Happy Sunday. Happy long weekend if you're in the US. I think it's probably going to be a quiet day today. Hey, Donna. It's a long holiday weekend here in the US, so I know a lot of people are traveling and off doing things. Hello, Sankar. Thank you for joining. So yeah, I have a feeling today's going to be super quiet, but we can still go with the reading, and I think people will catch the replay is probably, a long weekend in Canada also. Okay. Is it considered Labor Day in Canada also? Or is it just a different holiday? Yeah. All right, so we'll start off with messages, general messages for the week ahead. It's Labor Day also. Okay. Yeah, it's super quiet, super quiet. And I think, it's also the end of summer in Northern Hemisphere, right? So I think people are getting those last minute vacations in and those last minute getaways, right? So we're going to start. Hello, Cecilia. We're going to start with general messages for the week ahead, and then if you have a question, or if you would like to request a card, I'll ask you to hold that until after the general message. So for this week, I'm going to use the deck Moonology because I like that deck, but also we have the new moon tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world. For most of us, it is tomorrow at 5:52 p.m., so 8:52 Eastern. And then for some of you, it is the following day, Tuesday the 7th, depending on, like I said, where you are in the time zone. So let's get started. And I will apologize to YouTube folks because my computer that I'm using for YouTube doesn't have a great resolution. So hopefully I will get that other computer resolved. I first have to bring it somewhere to get it done. But let's get started with Moonology. So that's what we'll use here. And these messages are for general messages. Take what resonates with you. It will be for the week of September 6th through September 12th. And remember, it's not fixed, set in stone, but just general messages. So if you don't come to the cards until September 13th, you came to the cards, they still apply. So let's get a card here for Monday and Tuesday. For Moonology, for general messages. For Moonology, Monday and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, a card for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, and then a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so starting the week. So Moonology, keep in mind that the cards that show up on Moonology are not necessarily where the moon is now, right? It's just using the phases of the moon. So Monday and Tuesday, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Here you go, Instagram. And then YouTube, here you go. So look at the bigger picture. At the beginning of the week, full moon in Sagittarius, you see the arrow here. That is the sign of the centaur in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius likes to just fling the arrow, see where it goes, see where it lands, and go after that, whatever it might be. It's always something new, always looking for something new. And looking at the bigger picture is to say, keep your eyes open to all possibilities. Keep your eyes open to things that you haven't considered before. Maybe there's something completely new coming down the pike for you, something that wasn't even on your radar, and it shows up at your door. Take a look at it and see if you can explore it a little bit. Being the full moon, that is the light of the moon. That's where we can see things, right? So really paying attention to that. Sagittarius also is ruled by Jupiter, so expansion and good luck and just everything is big and great. So beginning of the week could be a really big thing coming. Keep your eyes open, keep your heart open, and keep saying yes. So Wednesday, Thursday, hold your vision, fixed moon for Instagram, and then over here for YouTube. So Wednesday, Thursday, hold your vision. Whatever it is, stick to it. So you may find people questioning your choices. You may find people maybe trying to talk you out of something, perhaps, or maybe someone just isn't fully aware of what it is you're talking about, and so they can only speak to their level of knowledge about something, right? And so you keep holding your vision and just keep it up there. Do not relent. And it's great to come after this, looking at the bigger picture, shooting the arrow, see where it's headed, holding your vision, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, Instagram. And over here for YouTube. So adjustments are required. You hold your vision, you know where you want to go. And there's one thing that I say all the time, and that is you put out the what and you allow the how. And if you can allow the how to happen, then the adjustments can happen easier and a little bit more naturally. And so we don't push and we don't resist the adjustment, because the adjustment is the course correction, right? So let the how happen. Hold where it is you want to go, but don't be so fixed on it has to look like this. It needs to be this. I need to see that. Okay? So fabulous message for the week, and that is be open to all of it. Just go for it. In the new moon, it is about manifesting. It is about planting the seeds for what it is you want to bring about. That is, and you've got to support that energetically. So this card showing up is saying, yes, there's no limitation to what you want. There's no limitation to what you can ask for. So do it. And then stick to it. Hold your vision. Do the work for it. Believe it. Believe that that is coming to you. And if you need to make adjustments, which we all need to do here and there, do it. Just let it happen. Just be flexible and move with it. Don't be so locked down at the end of the week. So that's what I have here for general messages for this week going forward. If anyone has a question, a specific question, or if anyone would just like a general guidance card, let me know and I will pull a card. So I did see here from Deepshika Sankar. Can I ask a question? You can. You beat me to it. Current feelings of HJ, chances of marriage with HJ. Well, I'm going to Sacred Destiny. So Deepshika, I think is, if I'm reading it correctly. I pull a card, so I don't do a full reading on here. If you would like to book a full reading, absolutely let me know. But let's see. So current feelings, what other people feel is their business, right? But what I can offer you is some guidance for you and how you, if this is a relationship you're interested in, which I would think it is if you're asking about marriage, how can you show up in that relationship the best way possible? And then the relationship will take the course that it wants to take and that it's ready to take. So let's get a card for you from Sacred Destiny for Deepshika Sankar. on this relationship with each J. Oh, messy, messy, messy. Ooh. Here you go. And it is two cards. Miracles and fulfillment. Right here. For YouTube. And then here you go for Instagram. So miracles and fulfillment. Anything's possible with a miracle, right? You have to believe whatever it is that you want. You have to hold your vision. You have to shoot for whatever you want and not be limited, right? Why hold back? We're asking the universe for something. Why hold back? And so believe that what you want can come about. Oops, I'm holding up the wrong card. Here's the miracles. Believe that what you want can come about. The fulfillment is, for me, this is showing up to say, you need to find fulfillment within and not from another person. So when you can be fulfilled yourself, when you can fulfill yourself, then the miracles come about, right? But if we are looking for someone else to complete that and bring that in and provide that to us, then that's where we don't necessarily see the miracle, because what we see is disappointment, right? We see not met expectations. So I would say find your fulfillment, find what makes you sing, and then your miracles will come from there. That's what I have for you. Okay. Anyone else? Hey, Archie. Anyone else have a question? Fabi, can I ask a question? Yes, you can. Hello, Corey. So if you have a question, you can just put it in the chat, and I will get that. So Fabi has a general love reading. Okay. Corey, where are you that it's morning? Are you down under somewhere? Hello, Stacy. Okay. Fabi, general love reading. Yes. So for those of you just joining in, make sure you watch the replay, because the messages for the week are really good. It's a nice week with that new moon coming in. Australia, you are. Ah, okay. Well, thank you for being up this early. Let's get to Fabi for a general love reading. Fabi, I'm going to Angel Tarot for you. Let's get a card here for Fabi for general love reading. So for those of you, again, who are new here, welcome, and thank you for joining. And what I do, in addition to pulling general messages for the week ahead, is I will pull a card for a question or a request. I don't do full readings here, but of course you can always request a full reading on your own, and I would be very happy to do that. So let's get a card for Fabi for a general love reading for Fabi. General love reading. Oh, right here on top. Okay. Oh, King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. So here is King of Water. So water is it's in traditional tarot, that's cups, right? And cups are our emotions. It's our relationships. It's love. It's inspiration. It's intuition. It's all of those things. And so you're asking about a general love reading. When we see a card such as the King, it can either be another person, ourselves, or both. So just being a general love reading, You'd sort of have to take this and see if this applies to you or perhaps someone else. But if in fact we are looking at someone else in a King of Water, this is someone who is very, as it says, trustworthy. Someone who, you're a Pisces. Yeah, perfect. So someone who is settled in their emotions, you know, not a whole lot of drama here, and just a good, mature relationship. So if you are meeting someone, if you're in a relationship with someone, if this is you looking to be in a relationship, it's a really nice energy to have for general love. Yay. That's nice when those show up. Okay. Anyone else have a question? So beginning of the week, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, set your where you want to go, shoot the arrow, and do not hold back. Middle of the week, hold your vision. You sent the arrow out, you said, this is what I'm planning for, and now you're holding your vision. You're putting all of your energy onto that. And then you're putting your energy onto the what and not trying to control the how. So when adjustments and course corrections need to be made, you can do that, and you will do it with grace. So those are the general messages for the week. Really, really nice. Donna, I'm looking for a new home. How is that coming up, please? That's exciting. So Donna is looking for a new home. Let's get a card for Donna. Donna, I'm going to, yes, this week's cards are really good, Corey. The energy around them is perfect for this new moon. Perfect. It's a Virgo no moon. Perfect. Mahogany. Yes, you can put your question in the chat, and let me get this card here for Donna, and then we'll come back to you, Mahogany. So Donna, looking for a new home. How is it coming up? So what can we get for Donna for a new home? I got two cards here that really wanted to come out. Wow. Well, first of all, it's two of the major arcana. So let's just talk about big energy, which a new home is big event, right? And you have the Star and Judgment right here for Instagram, and then right here for YouTube, the Star and Judgment. So Judgment is perfect for looking at the bigger picture and the cards this week, because what Judgment is saying is there's more for you in this lifetime, at this time, in this home search. Do not limit yourself. See these boxes, right? We're rising up out of it. We're going beyond the limitations. So don't limit yourself to the possibility of this new home. So again, go shoot your arrow and hold your vision, and do not be limited. It is so perfect. And the Star, this has a lot to do with hope. So put it out there and believe it, and put this part of you in here. Put this into your home search and your home belief and your home desires. But yeah, this is very hopeful, and go beyond. Think big, do not limit. So if something comes up that you think, oh, well, that really isn't in my, it's not really in my price range, for example, send that arrow out. Put it out there. Make your best offer. See what they say. Then adjust. Yeah, but don't hold back. Really lovely. How exciting. Okay. Fabi, you are welcome. So, Angel, what advices want to give me my guides for my future amorous relationship with Jose Daniel? Sagittarius. Okay, so let's get a card for Angel. Future relationship. All right. So I'm going to tell you, I am not a fortune teller. And what I'll tell you is what are some things that you can do to show up in your best self possible in this relationship with Jose Daniel, right? Because we don't know what he's going to do. He's a Sagittarius. Good luck trying to figure that out. So let's get a card here for Angel and her relationship with Jose Daniel. I just want to let you know I have a chicken, Angel. I love her so much. Okay, let's have a card right on top here. Okay, for Angel. 4 of air. So air in traditional tarot is swords. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So you're asking about the future. And this card here is saying, get out of your head. Even though this, here you go, Instagram, even though this is swords energy, which is all about your head, this card is saying, come out of your head and go within. Go to a place of being still. Stop the da 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 da. It's too much. You're making yourself crazy. You need to be still and go within. Be silent, and there is where you're going to find that answer. So there may be some overthinking. Maybe just step back from thinking and wondering and what's it going to be and what's he going to do, and just let it be. And you be still for a little while. Then it's going to become clear for you. But too much up here, so you're not able to really see clearly. Okay. Benita, can I ask a question? My ex dumped me for another girl. Will I ever see him again? He's an Aquarian. I'm a Gemini. So, yeah, I don't know if you're ever going to see him again. I don't know. But let's get a card here about maybe how you can support yourself in this situation where you are right now. Let's get you your best self possible here for Benita. Yeah. You're welcome, Angel. So we have a card for Benita. Wow, what is happening with this card deck? A card for Benita. The Hermit. So there's some interesting messages coming through about relationships today. Will you ever see him again? So this is the Hermit, Benita. And the Hermit is singular, right? Instagram. But the information that the Hermit has is within. So instead of, sort of what I was just saying to Angel, instead of going, oh my gosh, am I going to see him again? He's with another woman. He's, you know, that's all that outward thinking. That's a lot of energy we're putting out to a situation that we have no control over at all. And this Hermit card is saying, I mean, look at the light on that Hermit. This Hermit card is saying, you've got your own light. You have your own best self. And so go there, lead with that, show up with that light, because like people, or people who appreciate your light, are going to be drawn to that light, right? You're going to lead with your heart, your inner glow. That's what you're going to lead with. And those who are meant to be with you will see that and they will be drawn to that. So that's what I have for you. I see him posting pics of themselves online. It's killing me. Yeah, well, that's some nasty stuff. That's the curse of social media, isn't it? Don't look. Yeah, that's torture. Shine your own light, baby. You got it. You don't have to wait for anybody else. Okay, Corey, would love a card, please. I'm trying to become self-sufficient with my land in terms of employment and all life's basic needs, water, food, etc. Want to make sure I'm on the right path. Wow. Well, first of all, Corey, I would say, of course you are, because it's how you're in alignment with the world, right? It's how you're in alignment with Mother Earth. This is what she wants from us, isn't it? So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on you being on the right path. The fact that you're doing it speaks to you knowing that you're on the right path, right? You know that, but maybe getting some support around that, because it is a lot of work. It is a lot to take on. Maybe some support would be helpful. So let's get Sacred Destiny, because this is a sacred act, if you ask me. It's the way we can honor Mother Earth, right? So let's get you a card. Okay. Let's get a card for Corey. It's right on top. Voyage. And you too. Voyage. You are on a voyage. You are on a journey. But look, I mean, it's wildlife, right? And I mean, this orca and her calf can only survive if we take care of the ocean, can only survive if we stop damaging the air and putting stuff out there, right? So you are on a voyage, but you're not alone, you know, up here. And this is water, your emotion, your intuition. So asking about, are you on the right path? Let your heart speak to you. Let your intuition lead you on this journey. There's lots of practical things that you have to do, and my sense is you're capable of that, and you certainly know other people that you can rely upon to get advice or hire and consult. That part is easy. It's trusting yourself. So this is a journey, this voyage. It's going to be a journey. Adjustments may be required. They are required. So be flexible, but don't lose sight of your vision. That's really fantastic. I really believe it's right, and it's flowing so freely. Some support would be great. Yeah. That makes me really happy to read. That's really wonderful. Yeah, you're welcome. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? I can't wait to hear details or post some pictures or something. That would be great. Okay, did anyone else have a question, or would anyone else like a card before we close out Sunday Synergy for today? So just a reminder, we have the new moon this week, and it is tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on where you are. So for you, Corey, it would be on Tuesday. And so this is the time for setting your intentions. This is the time for planting your seeds for what it is you want in your life. Archie, general card for you. Yes. Corey, I'd love if we could sit as you take a card for yourself. Oh, isn't that interesting? Maybe you're sensing something. Okay, let me get a card for Archie here first. General card for Archie. Archie, I feel like Angel Tarot is, this will be the third time I've used this card today, but I feel like that is the card for you. So let's get, oh, and we had Angel in the reading, and I have my hen angel. Ooh, I have to pay attention to that. Okay, let's get a card here for Archie. General guidance card for Archie. General guidance card for Archie. Right here. Four of fire. Four of wands. So fire is wands in traditional tarot. Bye, Stacy. Thank you for joining. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. So Four of Wands is a time to acknowledge and celebrate. It's a very happy occasion. Completion of a project. So four is related to the Hermit, and the Hermit is about our manifestation. The Hermit is about our order and structure. And so Four of Fire is saying we did something, we created something, we accomplished something. And now it's really important to take time out to celebrate that before we keep moving that and chill out with it a little bit. I mean, the words on here are peace and abundance. So take some time and just enjoy that. Enjoy that space. Enjoy that moment. It's really important. Okay. Well, Corey suggested I pull a card for myself, which I never do in these readings. So I actually am going to do that. So thank you for asking me to do that. You're welcome, Archie. And you know, the other thing, Archie, our accomplishments, right? So even if you feel like you're doing something and you haven't come all the way to the end of it, you know, if you're not fully where it is you want to be, acknowledge where you are in the process and be good with that for a little while. And then you're going. But like all those little steps need to be celebrated and acknowledged. So whether you know, we're at the culmination of something or you're still working on it, take some time and enjoy that. That's really important. Okay. Hi, Shri. Benita. Why do people leave like that? Is it all about the body and heart have any part in love? It was 6 years and he told me he loves another girl. Relationships are an interesting thing, aren't they? And the best advice I got from someone, I wouldn't even call it advice, I would call it a reality check, is that relationships are work. And if you don't put in the work, and there's at least two people in a relationship and everyone gets to do their own part, and that's the hard part, right? Everyone makes their own decisions and they grow at different speeds. You know, we meet here and we're super in alignment, but as we journey forward, this one starts to go this way and this one maybe keeps going this way, but now we're no longer in alignment. It doesn't mean it wasn't a good thing. It doesn't mean it wasn't a good, important relationship in life. It just means that it has evolved and it's run its course, and now it's time to look at it differently, look at something else. But look at yourself always. Okay, I'm going to pull up for me because I never do that. Let's, ooh. So Corey, I do think you were onto something. Yeah. So one is base chakra, so the root chakra, and the other one, which in traditional tarot would be sort of along the lines of temperance. So with temperance, one of the things we talk about with temperance is balance, and it's about being the alchemist, taking this and putting it together and creating something that you really didn't think was possible. Probably a little from the old and a little from the new, and making something completely different. And it takes time to put those together. And that's that hold your vision. It's looking at the big picture. It's Donna's card of going outside your limitations and adjusting. And base chakra, so that has everything to do with the physical world. It has to do with, our physical needs, right? Our safety, our security, but also very much our finances, our home, our work. I mean, those type of things. And so for me to have these come up is very interesting, because this has been a huge question of late, like the last week. And this is the guidance piece for myself to say, you can create it. You can create it. Shoot the arrow. I am a Sagittarius. Go for what you want. No limitations. I need that reminder. So thank you. I appreciate that very much. Oh, I almost feel like a little bit like crying, actually, because it was really beautiful. So thank you. Okay. Anyone else before we call it? I'm going to leave these cards out for myself, put them up on my altar. It's pretty important to me, actually. Okay. Yeah, well, thank you for asking. Thank you for encouraging me to do that. I appreciate it. I never think about it in these readings. So that was really nice to do. And the interesting thing I will tell you is this deck, Psychic Tarot, I have owned this deck for, it's got to be over 10 years. And I've never used it until probably 2 weeks ago. I took it out and I just started pulling a couple of cards. And I've given lots of decks away and brought in more decks. And this one I just kept, and I don't know why. But when I first got it, I did not resonate with this deck at all. So I'm surprised I didn't give it away, but I didn't. And so I had pulled cards from it, but for other people, not for myself. So, and today I said, I'm going to put that deck on the table, even though I haven't used it very much. I'm going to put that deck on the table. So there it is. Yeah, it is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, that was really beautiful. Okay, blessings to everyone. Fantastic new moon in Virgo. And I will see you all next week for Sunday Synergy. Be sure to follow me on YouTube so that you can get my little shorts that I'm posting. And Instagram, I usually what I post on YouTube, I put over at Instagram, not always, but usually. So, so thank you, everyone. Be well, be healthy, be safe, and be in your heart. Sending lots of love. Bye, everybody. Bye, YouTube.